And from Germany to Italy, where we find Roma top of Serie A after 5 consecutive wins, 12 goals scored and only 1 conceded. Now, Roma sold Lemelas, Osvaldo, Marquinhos and Stecklenburg for a combined of 82 million this summer. And they reinvested it in their squad to sign people like Lijak, Gervinho, Strootman, Destro. And they are now find themselves top of the league, a couple of points clear. What do we think about this, Simon?
Great business from them. You know, they've lost some, Lamella's one was their best player last season, maybe you could argue that. They've reinvested it well. Destro looks like a promising young striker. Sometimes he can be a little bit frustrating, but Strootman, they spent quite a lot on him, and, he's a top quality player that a lot of big teams are after. So they recruited well, lost some key players, but, you have to replace in that fashion, and you can't argue about that. They've done that well, so it's looking promising, and the table doesn't lie. It's a perfect start so far, so let's hope they can keep it going.
Yeah, I think Roma are due a good season. I mean, last year they certainly underachieved, finishing 6th. The season before they finished 7th. And the players they've signed, added to the players they've got in, you've got Francesco Totti, Miralem Pjanic, Daniele De Rossi. They've got top players there, and they certainly didn't play anywhere near as what they should do. So they've had a great start, as you say, 5 wins from 5, only 1 goal conceded. So a good start, but they can keep that kind of form up. Whether they'll win the title or not might be a year too soon for them, but they'll definitely do better than last year anyway.
That's a very nice segue, Bill, because we're now going to do predictions for each league. So we'll start with Serie A. Who's going to win that league?
I'm going to go with Napoli.
Simon?
I think Napoli, Roma will push really hard, but Juventus will just take it again.
I will go with Bill and Napoli. I think Higuain will have enough firepower for them. Liga, Bill?
I think Real Madrid this year.
Simon?
I'll stick with Barcelona to retain their title.
I'm just going to agree with Bill again because I think Real Madrid will win. League, as they say. Bill?
I think Monaco run PSG close, but again, I think like Roma, I think it'll be a year too soon for them. So I think I'll go with PSG.
Yeah, I think I'll go with PSG as well. Monaco have a great starting 11. They've recruited really well, but PSG just have that little bit more, I think, at the moment. But it's definitely a tight battle.
It's hard to bet against Ibrahimovic and Cavani, but I am going to say Monaco. I think they might just steal it. So the Premier League.
Well, my prediction before the season was Chelsea. They've done okay, not had a great season, but so far. But I think they'll get better. So I think Chelsea just followed close by Man City.
I've had the unpopular opinion that Man United will do well this season and retain their title before the transfer window. Now the transfer window is passed, I've changed my mind to Manchester City, who have impressed me so far.
I said Arsenal pre-season, and they've done well so far, and they've done exactly what I expected them to. So I'm going to stick with Arsenal. I think they might just get the head over the line this year. And finally, the Bundesliga.
I'd be amazed if Bayern Munich don't win it this year. The squad they've got, and the manager. If Guardiola doesn't win the league, he's got to get the sack from that squad. So I think Munich will do it.
Yeah, for me, it's got to be Bayern Munich. Dortmund have started really well, but Guardiola's tactics are starting to gel on the team, and they're starting to look very dangerous now.
That's Bayern Munich full house, because I also agree with that. So that's all we've got time for today. Simon, Bill, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks for listening.